Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. Hey Skullface, I'm pretty sure Skeletor and Ghost Rider cornered the market on that look. Seriously, what's with these robots and the swords? Cybertron Weekly is your central hub for everything Transformers.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at another Transformers figure from the Robots in Disguise line. It's Combiner Force Blastwave, and I found this at a local Walmart one night. Totally was not expecting this wave, and I was flipping through. I saw Grimlock and a Strong Arm, and I was disappointed because they weren't even repaints. They were just reissues in the new box, and I'm like, this is lame. And then this guy popped out on the peg, and I was like, what's this? They only had one of him, and then they had one Storm Shot, so I definitely picked both of them up. And at first, I thought it was a Bludgeon figure, and I got really excited. But looking at it, it's an Autobot, Blastwave. But it's definitely Bludgeon. I expect a repaint of Bludgeon out of this guy. Scorponok and Quillfire, anything that we've seen, we're definitely going to get a repaint of him, and that'll be very, very cool. I don't know if this is a new character coming up in the show, or if this is just made for the toy line. I'm not really sure yet, but he definitely looks interesting. It looks like it's a heavy retool of the Megatronus mold. To be honest, I don't know where my Megatronus is at, so I can't compare it, but definitely interesting. Let's take a look at the packaging. So here we have Blastwave in package, so we get the new Combiner Force box. It's really very similar to what we've seen in the past. It's Transformers, Robots in Disguise. We get the artwork there. It's got the new Combiner Force logo down there. There's the Autobot. There's his vehicle mode. It says Blastwave. It does have some interesting molding, some hexagon molding in the plastic, which is kind of interesting. And then we get the artwork for him there. It says he is a warrior class, so pretty cool. Here's the artwork. Pretty neat. Definitely liking that. Robots in Disguise, Transformers, there he is. He's pretty much Bludgeon on a Megatronus body. And yeah, there's the new Combiner Wars logo. Very cool. Here's the artwork on the side. Same we get on the top of the packaging. And then, yeah, we've got that hexagon molding in there, which is pretty cool. Here is the back of the packaging. So the back of the box, very similar to what we get in the past. There's the video game, lots of words, robot, tank mode, and then he transforms in 13 steps. No bio, so we get no idea who this guy is. So there he is, robot. He turns into that tank thing. And then here are the transformation instructions. If you want to pause and look at these, you are more than welcome to. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Blastwave out of box and see what we think. So here we have Blastwave out of the package, and yes, this is a retool of Megatronus without a doubt. I kind of figured when I was looking at him in the package, and yeah, this is absolutely no doubt a retool of that, but that's okay. I mean, it works for a Bludgeon type of character. The color patterns are kind of interesting. This, of course, is his tank mode, and he's got the big buggy eye. You look like a little beetle, and you're my George. I guess that's supposed to be some kind of cartoon skull, I guess. I don't know, kind of weird, kind of funky. So the tank turret does rotate, just like Megatronus does, which I like. There's also some rotation here on this turret that way, which is very cool. I do have the sword kind of stored at the top there. You don't have to store that there. If you don't want, you can take that off, and it can look like this. If you want, you can do that. Details, very nice. I like the tank treads. Of course, it's basically the same as Megatronus. Yeah, all the little hatches and details and designs. Very cool, very fun. You can see blatantly see the hands on this guy on the back of the turret, if I can get it to focus. 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 All right, so there it is. So yeah, that's blatantly the hands, but that's okay because they kind of hide there, which is kind of interesting. Definitely dig this guy. I like the mold for Megatronus, so it was kind of fun to see it reused on this tank character. I guess I don't know if this is a new character, if it's somebody we're going to see in an upcoming episode. I really hope to goodness they repaint this as Bludgeon. They better. We've seen repaints of Transformers in this line already, so I have zero doubts we're going to get a Bludgeon. Whether he's in the show or not, I don't know. I hope he is. He'd be a lot more fun than this guy, I think. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Now, of course, Blastwave here is a Transformer, and he turns into a robot. So let's go ahead and transform him into the robot mode and see what we think of that. Have Blastwave in his robot mode, and this thing does the same exact thing that the Megatronus figure did. That head, it just pops out of place, and you got to put it on there, and so does the chest piece there, which is really, really bothersome. But I mean, it pops right back into place. It just, I wish they would have put a pin or something in those swing joints so you didn't have that problem. Overall, I like the design. I like the resculpt. It looks a lot like Bludgeon, which it should. We got a kind of a skull here. He's got like the samurai pants going on there. We get the really cool samurai kind of look on the knees. Very, very nice. He's got this double barrel piece that can sit back there. That can also form a gun if you so wanted to. You could just pull this bad boy off, and then you can just kind of twist it like this. And then you can have him hold it as a gun. If I can get it in there. Get in the hole. It's the pegs. This thing, I don't know, it's bothersome. It does the same thing on the back. It doesn't like to go into the peg slots. Unless you put it directly straight. It doesn't really want to go into the slots, and I don't know why. So, yeah, so he can have a gun if you so want. So either way that you want to pose your Transformer, I think it looks better with the barrels hanging off of the back. I think it looks more aggressive, but to each of their own, you know? He also comes with the sword. I really dig the sword. I want to say we've seen this sword before. I don't think Megatronus had the sword. I can't remember. I put my Megatronus in a box and I haven't seen it in a little while, but it's a cool looking sword. I just feel like we've seen it before. Might have come with Megatronus. I don't know. If it did, yell at me in the comments below. Somebody will. I know you will, because that's what we like to do on the internet, is prove people wrong. Yeah, so overall, definitely digging the guy. Now, articulation. His head, it moves back and forth like that. That's all he does, really. He does have a really nice waist swivel, and that's for transformation. He has a swing joint up here. The arm does move in and out. That does have a nice little ratchet joint. You hear that nice click? So when you go to transform him, you're not breaking him like I thought. It's a nice ratchet joint, which I do like. He's got a twist at the upper arm, little mushroom peg. He's got a single joint at the elbow, and then there's nothing at the wrist, which is unfortunate. He kicks that far forward, kicks about that far back. He's got joints that go out that far. There's a twist at the upper leg, another mushroom peg. He's got a joint at the knee, and then nothing at the feet. So pretty decent as far as articulation goes for this class of figure. I like it. It works for me, and he's out of focus again. Right, so yeah, the focus tonight. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if it's the color or what the deal is, but yeah, I mean, overall, I'm definitely digging the figure. I can't wait for the repaint of Bludgeon that I know has got to be coming. For comparison, here we have a Blastwave with his wave mate, Storm Shot, side by side, and these guys look pretty cool together. I don't know what these guys, maybe we're getting a Wrecker team. I don't know. I thought the Wreckers were the Dinobots, though. I can't remember. I know back on Transformers Prime it was Wheeljack and Bulkhead. Maybe these are new wreckers. That'd be kind of a fun little story arc, but definitely cool looking at these guys side by side. The colors really complement each other. I really like that. He does have a nice military look with that green going on. The blue kind of a little different. It's a different shade of blue than Stormshot's got over there, but definitely cool to see these guys side by side. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I really do like the skull design of the head. I like that. That's nice. The skull on the body's okay. It's a little cartoony, but again, that's all right. The color scheme, very interesting. I like the yellow paint bits and the barrels up there on the tank cannons. I think that's pretty cool. The yellow obviously looks good on the blue. The overall green colors I do like, and the red I think goes well with that. I think the green and the red and the gray and the black go really well together. And the blue is interesting. It's kind of interesting to see the blue and green together. I just think this guy's going to look so much better painted up as Bludgeon. But yeah, definitely pretty nice. The silver paint on the sword, I like how it's painted and not just some straight color. Overall, I think they've done a good job with the guy. Taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, I like the color pattern. I like how he's got the little samurai skirt around the waist. The kneecaps look pretty good. Overall, I think this is a good design for the Bludgeon style character, even though he's not bludgeoned. He's bludgeoned. You know, they did a good job. The Megatronus mold is pretty fun. I did like it when it came out, and I still like it now. So taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, it's the same legs that we got with the Megatronus. I like the silver paint picks there, the blue kneecaps, definitely dig that. Like the molding, very nice, good and blocky. It stands well. I do appreciate that. We got the tank treads on there. They are hollow in the back. Again, it's just one of those things you kind of get used to with Transformers, especially when it's part of the transforming gimmick. I mean, it just is what it is, and it saves Hasbro money, which should save us money, damn it. So is Blastwave a figure that you want in your Transformers collection? To be honest, I would probably wait for the Bludgeon figure. Unless you like weird characters, repaints, things like that, this might be something you want. I don't know who the character is. He could be super badass if they actually make an appearance on the show, and it might be something everybody is after. But as of right now, it's a nobody character. I mean, it looks cool. I like the idea of it. Cannot wait for the repaint of Bludgeon that you know is coming. The Megatronus mold, definitely a good choice for the tank. Love the skull. I think that looks badass. And yeah, we'll see what he looks like as a Decepticon. So there he is, Blastwave from Transformers Robots in Disguise Combiner Force.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.